So here we have the Mercedes-Benz CLA 180 on a 14 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside you can see that it's a 4-door car with alloy wheels. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of it from there. As we approach the back of the car, you'll see we have reversing sensors, plenty of boot space as well. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in really lovely condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the speedometer and fuel gauge, and on the right-hand side, the rev counter and coolant temperature gauge. In the middle, you can see the total miles of this car. They are 56,115. Below that, it will show you what gear we're in. It's an automatic, so we're in park at the moment. You can change that information in that central section. For example, you can have a digital readout for the speedometer displayed there, and the buttons that you use to change that information are just here. Over on the right hand side, we have stereo and phone controls. You'll only be able to use the phone controls once you pair the phone to the car, which is done over in the center just here by going to the telephone section and then pairing your phone from there. All of the movement I'm making on the screen is being done using this dial just here. You can use the collection of buttons that appear on here. So for example, if you press radio, you'll be on the radio menu. You can see that you can save certain preset stations. You can also change from FM, medium wave, short wave and long wave from there as well. That's where you can pair your phone, and this vehicle also has satellite navigation. So you can access the map. You'll see there, that's a full colour display. It's a very easy system to use. Working our way down, we have the buttons I mentioned just a moment ago, the main volume for the stereo and the CD player just there. Below that, we have a heated driver's seat with 3 different heat settings, and the same here for the passenger side. We can turn the parking sensors on and off. You can put the car in eco mode from here as well. And then below that, we have the dual zone climate control. So you can adjust the passenger and driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed. You can determine where you'd like the air to be distributed once it enters the car. And when you're happy with those settings, you can turn your air conditioning on, and it's on when that light shows. Same button will turn it off, of course. Or hit auto. The car will now take control of the direction of the air and the fan speed to maintain those temperatures for you. Any manual adjustment will take auto off straight away and allow you to put it back on your own settings here. We have some storage here and a 12-volt charging socket. A bit more storage in there as well. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.